So, you're ready to come out of the closet, huh? Congrats. Welcome to your new life as a prophet. No judgment here. In fact, by cracking open this book, you're well on your way to establishing a successful cult of your own. You see, it takes a special breed, one who's bold, ambitious, and, dare we say, a little grandiose to pull off such a feat, you charmer. And whether you identify as grandiose or malignant, with my guidance, you'll have the tools needed to become the next cult leader extraordinaire. So, let's get cracking. Your lambs await. Some people say that absolute power corrupts absolutely, but hey, you're already there. Naturally, you deserve better than the average human. You passionately feel entitled to trample over your peers and dominate the world. Clearly not enough people worship you, which is a shame, considering how omnipotence practically oozes from every pore. I could smell you from here. Cults have existed since time immemorial, with one purpose: serving their leader. Simply put, leaders are the best. They are the single most important deities to bless our presence. They, and they alone, bring purpose to their lowly flock. And this is how you, the narcissist, can fill up your love meter. Before I delve into the vital steps of developing your own cult, let's discuss some of its benefits. Cults are a great business for those who enjoy working hard with a large flock. Even the antisocial personality types can find fulfilling careers as cult leaders if they surround themselves with steadfast peons who diligently follow orders and never ask questions. The financial incentives alone are enough to make you feel like the emperor of a small nation-state. Even the one-hit wonder, Aum Shinrikyo, had amassed around $1 billion at its peak. In the 1960s, when the average minimum wage in the United States was approximately $1 an hour, the deadbeat dirt hippie Charles Manson would leave the workforce and still end up with a net worth of roughly $400,000, while Keith Raniere topped $2.5 million. And these are the small fish. Claw your way up the well of smut and allow your mind to be blown. Before returning to heaven, L. Ron Hubbard had a net worth of $26 million, David Koresh $45 million, and Sun Myung Moon a whopping $900 million. Meanwhile, the Church of Scientology is worth $1.5 billion, and the Mormon Church $52 billion. So obviously, cult life is an ideal industry for those who deserve wealth, power, and prestige. The money-earning potential of a cult leader is, in no other terms, ridiculous. For Christ's sake, Jim Bakker was arrested on fraud charges related to his Jesus-themed theme park that was never built, served his 45-year prison sentence in only 5 years, got paroled, jumped back on television, and started selling end-times buckets of dried potato chowder to his feeble-minded minions. Don't ask yourself, how are these people so fucking stupid? Instead, ask, how can I enroll these sheep onto a monthly EFT membership to my own cult? That's how you succeed. Then you reach the top of the festering heap. While Jerry Falwell, God rest his soul, is probably in hell right now comparing dick sizes with Hitler, they both come up short compared to the gargantuan cock Kim Il-sung. These are the master manipulators, the pinnacles of untouchable success, who make Machiavelli look like erectile dysfunction choking on the spittle of its own premature ejaculation. Not even Ayatollah Khomeini can measure up to the Kim family of North Korea. For the Kims, their cult following is, indeed, a nation-state. The DPRK is a paradise for those who fancy a slave society in an alternative reality. What do they believe in North Korea? Juche. What's Juche, you ask? It's a system of beliefs invented by Kim Il-sung. WTF. They indoctrinate citizen slaves from birth who, throughout life, read countless books written by Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. Talk about manifesting done right. Did the Kims even write all these books? It doesn't matter. By the time they parole the third generation of ghostwriters, if they're lucky, the past will long be forgotten. Then, on top of your righteously ordained ungodly wealth, comes egomaniacal power. Few professions would use a Myers-Briggs questionnaire to identify the right candidates matching the dark triad of personality traits you possess. Other than perhaps childhood trauma, you can't teach psychopathy. You were born with it. Thus, you're a natural with a destiny to fulfill. The obscurity in defining a cult is also to your advantage. While most in the modern world consider the word cult a derisive pejorative, the coolest part about running a cult is that your lambs will be in complete denial that they are, in fact, members of a cult. Best of all, it's a perfectly respectable career, which allows plenty of free will. LOL. Just get them past the indoctrination phase and there won't be much will left to worry about. Once you've effectuated your way into en masse cognitive dissonance, you, the humble shepherd, will have a flock of loyal sycophants willowing from their nest as they clamour in anticipation of your next regurgitation down their throat. Your followers will exist to serve one purpose: you. They'll blindly adhere to your flippant whims and be available at your beck and call, should you desire. As you navigate the uncharted wilderness toward bringing utopia to the masses, your devotees will provide a force to obliterate any obstacles interfering with your pursuit of the natural order. A wise man once said, quote, "Quantity has a quality all its own." End quote. And Stalin was correct. Manpower will be the engine driving your holy juggernaut. Your flock will be your army, and the power in numbers will be yours to wield. Now that you understand the benefits of being a cult leader, the next step is to build the framework of amassing your own cult following. And this book is here to chauffeur you through your perilous journey, to help you avoid the pitfalls that lead to an early demise, and ensure that your cult becomes a vibrant, flourishing extension of nothing but God's will, interpretable by no one else but you. The best cults are the healthy kind, which I'm now going to teach you how to build. This book follows the tradition of using divine inspiration to aid in spiritual growth, with each chapter discussing a topic of concern that you'll confront on the road to perfection. There's a right way and a wrong way to go about anything, so please allow this book to guide you in the light, along the christened, ordained path.